Well, time now for some local election results. In a historic night for Houston County, the community was electing a new sheriff for the first time in half a century. This comes after the recent death of former Houston County Sheriff Cullen Talton.
Matt Moulton was running against Arthur Lee Harris, and after the votes were tallied, Moulton came out victorious. We spoke with him last night, and he shared some of his goals when taking office.
Just assuring the personnel that we have that they've got a good leader in place that they can get behind and follow and trust. Getting our manpower personnel numbers back up to get full staffing, and then target the violent crime that we're seeing with the youth.
We also spoke with Arthur Lee Harris after results came in.
Even though he did not win, he says he is proud to live in Houston County and will continue to work hard for the people there.
Good. The citizens of Houston County have spoken, and I agree with what they said, and they did. I'm just proud to be a Houston County, and we're going to continue to work in Houston County to make sure we have the best county in the state of Georgia.
And a look now at those numbers from that Houston County Sheriff's race. Matt Moulton victorious with 59% of the vote.
Moving now to Peach County, residents were choosing a new sheriff for the first time in over 20 years. This comes after Sheriff Terry Deese announced in March he was retiring at the end of his term.
Robert Buck Shannon was running against Ben Ty Matthews and won. We spoke with him about his plan to keep the community safe.
My first priority is making sure we up the staff on employees, making sure that we get a hold on crime, make sure that we work on the crime rates, the violent crimes. Nothing's going to run perfect, but make sure things run smooth and continue to serve the citizens of Peach County.
Now, we also spoke with Ty Matthews about the results not being on his side.
That's right. He said he appreciated all the support and looks forward to the future of Peach County.
Thank everybody for the support. It's been a long, hard race. I'm honestly glad it's coming to an end, and just looking forward to see how things work out.
Kerry Rooks, the incumbent, is getting another term, defeating Shalonda Williams with 56% of the vote. In the race for Peach County Superior Court Clerk, another incumbent victorious, Sherry Ann Gonzalez, beats challenger Katrina Corbin. And in the Peach County Commission Post 5 race, it's Wade Yoder, the incumbent, gaining another term, defeating Columbus Alderman.
All right. Now, there were a couple races as well in Lawrence County. In the race for sheriff, the incumbent Larry Dean with 66% of that vote. Moving now for Superior Court Clerk, that will be Tanya Rogers with 68%.
In Monroe County, residents went to the polls to vote on a special purpose local option sales tax, or SPLOST, and 57% of voters said yes. In the race for Monroe County Commission District 4 seat, we will have a runoff. Al Turner and Mark DiAgostino, the top two vote getters in that race. Neither candidate, no one receiving more than 50% of the vote.
Jones County residents had a T-SPLOST on the ballot, and here's how they voted. They voted 52% saying no for that T-SPLOST in Jones County. Residents also had package sales on the ballot, and here's how they voted. They voted 60% yes for the Jones County package sales. And in the race for District 4 Commission seat, the incumbent, Dalen Martin, won with 53%.
Washington County voters had an E-SPLOST on their ballot. That is an education penny tax, and 57% of voters approved that. In Dodge County, residents were voting on a penny tax there, and 56% of voters approved it. In the Dodge County Commission District 2 race, Lee Ann Cobb Green avoids a runoff, receiving 52% of the total vote. And for package sales in Dodge County, 66% of voters said yes. In the race for a sheriff, man, there were a lot of sheriff's races across Middle Georgia last night. Jeffrey Kennedy Sr. beats Richard Martin, getting 56% of the vote. The race for coroner in Macon County, Eddie Hosley Jr. winning by a wide margin over Jason Roberts. And the tax commissioner's race there in Macon County, Wendy Hanner beating Becky Jones.
All right, moving now to Dooley County. There were also a few races on the ballot for coroner as well. 63% going to Brett Walls. In the race for the Commission District 5 at-large seat, that went to Wayne West. And in the race for the Dooley County Board of Education Post 2 seat, that went to Norman Dexter with 72% of the vote.
Busy night across the nation, same here in Middle Georgia. Let's get to some local results now. In the Georgia House of Representatives District 142 race, Miriam Paris, the incumbent, holds off challenger Calvin Palmer with 60% of the vote. Palmer telling us how much he enjoyed the process even though he didn't win.
I just appreciate all the help. Appreciate everybody that's worked so hard for me. I thank God for giving us all strength and not having any problems with anything. Nobody got injured or sick or anything. And I I'm amazed at what the turnout was to help me and the encouragement I got from people. I mean, they were great to me. And I think I got a bigger blessing from it than they did. So I really enjoyed doing it. This was a lot of fun.
Now to Georgia House District 143, where Anissa Jones defeated Barbara Boyer.
Now we spoke with Jones, who could not hold back her excitement.
I'm like, oh, we won! It feels amazing. It's a long time coming. I'm so excited about the results, and thank you to all of the people here in Middle Georgia that had the confidence in me to go out and vote for me, whether you volunteered on my campaign or not, or whether or not you just told your neighbors, go vote for Anissa. I'm so excited to be your representative here in House District 143. I'm to tears almost.
Now to the Georgia House District 145 race. The graphic shows 50%. That's just the way our graphics work. But if you look close at the vote count, that's just how close it was. A very tight race there, but Tangi Herring beating Noah Harbuck.
Herring advanced through a runoff in the Democratic primary in June. She spoke to us about her close win.
I just appreciate all of the support, all the love I got today as I was holding signs. Every door that I knocked on and people were there being gracious and listening to me, and I'm listening to them. I am just so thrilled to be able to represent the great people of District 145, and I promise you that every day I'm going to be working for you, and I'll be there with you on my heart and in my mind.
And in the newly created State House District 149, Floyd Griffin running against Kenneth Vance. Griffin, the former Milledgeville mayor and Georgia state senator, says he came out of retirement to make a difference in his community. Griffin says his focus will now shift to listening to the needs of constituents before he's sworn in January.
I'm going to be meeting with individuals at various levels, like the mayors, some of the county commissioners, some of the voters, citizens, to get a feel of what they are going to need from a legislator.